Whenever you're ready.
Well, we're here from the London Guantanamo campaign. We've been campaigning for about 5 years now for the return of all the British residents from Guantanamo Bay. All of them, and for the closure of Guantanamo. There's 271 people still being held in Guantanamo. Most of them either cleared for release or have been held without charge or trial indefinitely for up to 10 years. And the British residents who are still present being held at Guantanamo, who have been cleared for release since 2007, are Shaka Amma, who's a legal British resident whose family lives his wife and children live in South London in Battersea. And then there's Ahmed Al-Basha, who lived in the UK for 2 years. He's an Algerian citizen, but he can't return to Algeria due to fears for his life if he is returned there. And he remains in Guantanamo simply for want of a safe country to go to. And we've been campaigning and lobbying the UK government for some time for them to offer Ahmed Al-Basha a home in the UK, but they have refused to take any notice and have denied any moral responsibility. So we're basically trying to raise awareness amongst the public of the fact that Guantanamo is still open for business, as well as Bagram, prison in Afghanistan expanding, Kandahar and other similar sites around the world, ghost prisons and the rest. All of this is still going on under the Obama administration, and that there are still 2 men with links to the UK who are languishing in Guantanamo.
So Obama didn't bring the change he said he would then?
No, he promised, he signed an executive order to close Guantanamo within a year of taking office, as soon as he became president, and it's over a year since the expiry of Obama's own deadline, and Congress has taken steps, introduced legislation blocking any funding for transfer of prisoners to other countries or to transfer to the US to stand trial in a civilian court. So, although it can't all be blamed on Obama, is obviously the whole political establishment is stacked against justice for the prisoners at Guantanamo, and they're in limbo. And there's in fact legislation which is being proposed at the moment, which would enable Guantanamo to be kept open indefinitely in flagrant breach of for the men there to be held there indefinitely. Or permanently, basically, which would be in addition to the flagrant breaches of international law which are already taking place. And aside from the detention of prisoners issue, there's other gross human rights abuses which have come in under the Obama administration, such as the drone strikes in places like Pakistan, Afghanistan and Somalia. This program basically of extrajudicial executions of citizens around the world. So as bad as the Bush regime was, the levels of those kinds of abuses are that much worse under the Obama administration. So certainly there is little sign of improvement on the human rights front from the Obama administration.
Sounds like Human Rights US style to me. Thank you very much. And Cameron, where are the best rent boys around here? Because you seem to know. I can tell by the cheeky grin on your face. I better get this on. Have you got anything you'd like to add to that?
No, that was quite comprehensive.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Thanks a lot for that, mate.